Всем привет, с вами Павел, и мы продолжаем проходить игру The Dark Eye, Chains of Satinav. Мы с вами, с главным нашим персонажем Героном и феей по имени Нури, сбежали из нашего родного города и пытаемся сейчас найти ловца, или как его там правильно называть, исследователя, наверное. Исследователя фей, который поможет нам как-то сохранить жизнь нашей Нури и спасти нас от какого-то непонятного пророка. По пути мы встретили цыганку Изиду, которая попросила нас починить колесо ее повозки. Ну давайте попробовать чинить. У нас тут колесо, часть.
Didn't you want to explore the surroundings, Raven?
It's late at night, and I'm not an owl, bonehead.
At least you could flutter around somewhere else for a change. You scared that old woman to death.
If that's what you want, I'm used to ingratitude.
Так. Колесо, ось, еще колесо. Так, так, две части колеса, значит, где-то еще одна есть. А где?
Just a moment. There's something lying there.
Часть колеса, еще одна, отлично. Так, по-моему, ты у нас чинить-то можешь, да? Ну-ка, давай-ка, почини колесо.
Take a little rest. We still have a long way ahead of us.
How long?
I don't know. I never traveled very far. I hope everything will turn out all right.
Don't you worry. The Birdman will watch over us.
I don't trust this Raven worth a farthing.
I'm not talking about the Raven. I'm talking about the Birdman. He wears a colourful dress of plumes and is wrapped in stardust. And when he plays the flute, our hearts break from the yearning for distant places. It's the song of freedom, Garen. You just have to listen. It's so beautiful.
Birdman? You mean Arvis, the patron god of adventurers?
Wherever we go, he'll watch over us.
Окей. Так, заклинание починки давай.
So you can fix things with a...
It's not good when things are broken, but that's all I can do. Bigger spells drain too much energy from me when I'm not in the fairyland. I'd perish like a small, insignificant little flame.
But repairing things is definitely an option.
Yes, that's easy. It's similar to your breaking talent, but instead of imagining things smashed apart, you have to imagine the shards reassembling. Just tell me what you want me to fix, but all the components have to be present. So if a jug is broken into 7 shards, you'd have to have all 7 pieces. And then you'd have to say, I wish. The I wish part is very important.
Я желаю получить колесо.
Nuri! What if the Birdman doesn't watch over us? What if something happens to us?
Stop it. You're making me all confused. I'm going to count the stars now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
By the gods, you can't mean that.
You should try for yourself. It will calm you down in a moment. 37.
Хорош давай.
There, you forgot one.
I like it much better like that.
Так, ладно,
I'll
хорошо.
have a further...
И что нам делать? О! Что-то новое появилось. Так, это разрушение, значит, а это...
All right. I wish... Hey! Really very funny.
Что, починили?
Nice wheel.
Отлично.
Oh, you can do magic?
Not much anymore.
Are you a druid's daughter?
No, I am Nuri Daranella Vandra. Do you command magic?
Well, nothing like that. But I know a different kind of magic.
Really?
Darian and I were sometimes able to literally blind our audience. Watch out.
Oh, such a beautiful, bright light. But Do you always use this white powder for your magic?
What powder?
And it doesn't hurt you to summon light? Does the powder lessen your pain?
I really don't know what you're talking about.
Угу. Порох кидает и все. Шарлатанка. Так, ладно, давайте колесо починим.
It holds. Wonderful. So the fairy is not completely useless after all.
Угу. Так, ну что, мы починили.
The wheel is back on the axle. Would you agree to give us a ride for a while now?
You have fixed the wagon, and by Travia, I can use a little company. Here are the keys to the trailer. I'll stay at the campfire a little while longer.
Так, ключи. Давай откроем.
Let's go in.
Отлично.
This was a nice day.
Oh yeah, like hell it was. I won the oak leaf challenge.
What are we going to do next?
We'll sleep.
Look. This is the white powder the wrinkly woman used to summon the glistening white light. I saw her throwing it into the fire.
Don't touch that. Who knows what it is?
Порох.
I'll sleep in the bed. You can have the rug.
Huh? What? What was that? That came from outside.
No, nobody was here.
She's lying.
Regrettable.
He who speaks lies shall hold his tongue.
Please, believe me. There's no one here besides me.
Oh yes, they are here.
She's trying to lead us up the garden path. She'll have to tell us where they are.
Please, I can't tell you anything else.
In that case, we can't leave her unscathed.
Will you go away?
Time flows fast in this world.
Lives are shortened all the time. They are here, and we will find them.
Так, жесть.
What's going on?
Two strange figures are looking for us. They don't know where we are yet, but they're threatening Isidar.
Oh no. We must help her.
I have to distract the creatures somehow, or chase them off.
Угу. Так, штора. Марионетки.
They'd only slow me down. It's hollow.
Так, голова марионетки пустая. Что-то еще есть интересного. Так, люк в крыше есть. Так, туда, наверное, вылезем мы. Так,
I'm not touching the stuff with my bare hands.
А если сюда?
I hope the powder does what it's supposed to.
Хорошо. Так, есть что-нибудь еще тут интересного? Замок.
We might as well give up before we decide to lock ourselves in here.
Так, лестница. Так, тряпочка. Наверное, сюда, да,
I can
фитиль
see
сделать.
the opening of the neck with the rag. Now nothing's trickling out anymore.
Hurry.
Хорошо. Так. Так. Ага, можно вылезти.
She's wasting time.
They are here, and we will find them.
No! No! Ah!
They killed her just like that.
Жесть.
The creature is coming to the coach box. I have to get us out of here.
What happened to Isida?
She's all right. She fled.
But her cry.
The creatures injured her, but then they let her go.
But
And then she ran off into the woods. Yuri, we have to go now. They'll kill us.
Geron!
Так, полезли наверх. Так, существо.
Perhaps this powder will chase him off. But if it doesn't, all will be lost.
Вот,
Vex be with me.
подожгем.
It didn't work.
У нас же магия есть, ну-ка.
Make yourself useful for once.
Ох, хорошо. Так, -1. Так, замок.
There. Now, quickly. How am I supposed to reach that?
Так, а чё, выйти-то нельзя, что ли? Так, а это что такое висит? Кнут.
Geron!
I'm working as fast as I can.
Так, кнут.
I can do it, Yuri.
Geron!
I can do it.
Отлично. И...
Was it not fate that drove him forth? The seer had sought them out. For the moment, they had been able to escape, but the creatures would never stop chasing them. Who could help them now? When the seer's harp sounds, Andergast will perish, Gwynling said. And the fairy is the key. Geron had to find out more about these things. The fairy scholar was his only hope. He was right to let Nuri live. He was deeply convinced of that. Even his darkest dreams didn't reveal what woe this decision would soon befall his hometown. But would he have decided any differently had he known?
Отлично, просто перевода половины нет, да?
Are you really better now?
Stop asking all the time. I'm not staying in the wagon. I've been in there for days. And those pale men stopped chasing us a while ago.
All right, but we'll have to talk about your magic at some point.
Look! A human!
What am I doing here?
Так, открыть достижение в бегах. Хорошо. Ну, давай поговорим.
Hail Rondra, Sir Knight. Could you kindly tell us where we are?
This is the Thash mountain range.
Thash. So the blood barrier is not far off.
It is but a short distance for a traveling knight. For a farm boy and a maiden, it might prove quite a journey.
I am no farmer.
My maiden, you should seek protection from a proper man in these dangerous surroundings.
What kind of a man?
I am Bogomil Rathling, Knight of Andergast. At your service, fair maiden.
I am Nuri. This is my friend Geron.
Nuri it is. What an extraordinary name.
What business does a Knight of Andergast have in the Thash Mountains?
The king put me in charge of observing the orc tribes of the Blood Barrier.
You have travelled through the blood barrier?
Of course, but now I have to return to Andergast. There has been some unrest amongst the Tolokai. I have to report to King Eferdan immediately.
We need some gear. A rope, blankets, provisions, everything that can be of use.
Usually you can get those things from Graham, but the old pighead hides in his house and doesn't make a sound. I wouldn't trust that cutthroat anyway. Do you hear that, Graham? You are a cutthroat.
Why does this Graham hide anyway?
The stupid ox won't admit that I am right.
Right?
Right. He refuses to pay the dues he owes me.
What dues?
He's responsible for the death of my horse. Gave him spoiled fodder, so he died miserably. I'm in a hurry, but by foot alone I won't get far.
Did you run into an explorer in the blood barrier near a red lake?
Red Lake? No, but if he came from the south, he must have been through here.
Why don't you buy this horse and carriage from us?
What use is a carney's trailer to me? But you can leave me your hack. What are you asking for it?
I'm not really sure.
Make up your mind about the price. Then I'll tell you mine.
Так, ладно.
Rondra be with you, Sir Knight.
And with you.
Хорошо, значит здесь гном, ставни.
Futile, my boy. That's a dwarf's job.
Ага, отлично. Так, а что у нас в повозке еще осталось? Может, что-нибудь полезное найдем? Так, крышка.
I'll just take it all.
Раз. Нашли. Что-то здесь был вроде, да? И мне показалось. Два. Да что такое опять? О, еще палочки, какие-то барабаны. Зачем нам палочки-то? Так, бутылочка какая-то. Поводья.
Never again will the puppeteer tell this story, and that's my fault. Maybe I really am a bad luck charm.
Ну, определенно. Ладно. Вроде все. Так, механизм.
Strange contraption.
The owner of the yard doesn't seem to be satisfied with a simple pull rope.
Угу. Так, вот это может быть. Как рычаг.
Fits exactly.
Так.
Strange contraption.
The owner of the yard doesn't seem to be satisfied with a simple pull rope.
Может быть тогда вот так? Ага, а вот теперь заработает. И...
Fire! Murder! The orcs are attacking! What are you lot still doing here? Scram before the black furs get here.
Seems like you've been fooled, Sir Dwarf. The boy has sounded the bell. There are no orcs attacking.
What? What's going on in your wooden head, boy? Sounds the alarm without good cause and forces an honest dwarf out of his warm and comfy chair. I can't believe it.
I just wanted to... You didn't answer the door, sir.
Well, forget it. But you can cut out the formal hogwash while we're at it. Who are you, anyway?
I am Geron of Andergast.
From Andergast? Just like this one there. Very well, then. My name is Graham, Grandoline's son. And this is Graham's open house.
Open house? Pfft.
What do you want, Geron of Andergast?
Так, ладно.
What kind of arguments do you and the knight have anyway?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
The knight says you poisoned his horse.
Why, that's what he did.
Shut your face, Raffling!
Bah!
Well, never mind. It's none of my business.
You're not so stupid after all.
Так, там
We
снаряжение
need
вообще
gear and
нужно.
provisions for our journey. That means a good length of rope, blankets, water.
Very well. That'll be 1 ducat, please.
What? That's much too expensive.
By Fex and Angrosh, what did you expect? Do you think this stuff grows under the rocks around here? Too expensive? I can't believe it.
But...
You can ask again as soon as you have some money.
Дукат.
I'll sell you the horse and the trailer.
Nah, don't bother. I don't care much for hacks and what they drag around with them.
We're looking for a wise man who is said to be in the blood barrier at the moment, near a red lake.
One of those weirdos, eh? I remember one of them coming through here. Wanted to buy all sorts of stuff from me. Lots of obscure rubbish.
Do you know exactly where I can find him?
Yes. I'll tell you if you can offer me something in exchange. You rub my back, I rub yours. Understand?
There you have it, my boy. The dwarf is a cutthroat.
Will you bugger off and take care of your swine?
I'll leave you to it then.
Ладно. Так. Флакончик.
Hey, keep your paws off my Jenna Creek blue shine beard dye. Do you think my beard gets groomed by air and darkness alone?
You'd better leave the stuff to this dandy boy. It's his most beloved possession.
Ценное имущество, говоришь, да? А если мы вот тебе... Вот так вот. Ой.
What? No! By Angrosh and all the beard critters, my beautiful Jenna Creek blue shine beard dye. Who did that?
Perhaps Angrosh himself has punished you for your vanity, Sir Dwarf.
What will my beard have to say to that?
Так, хорошо. Осколки стекла.
Smells like juniper berries.
Можжевеловые ягоды. Куст вороньего глаза. Угу. Ну-ка, если еще раз с тобой поговорить.
What do you want?
Where is the fairy scholar, pray tell?
Do you have anything nice to offer me in exchange? In that case, I have no idea where the chap is.
Ну ладно, ладно. В чем проблема-то?
I'll leave you to it then.
Так. Лошадь давай за дука.
Knight Rathling.
What is it, my boy?
I'll sell you the horse for 1 ducat.
That old nag isn't worth more than half a ducat. And that would be the deal of your life, my boy. So do we have a deal?
No, we need 1 ducat.
Well, my offer still stands.
Нури.
I guess we'll have to move on without any gear, Nuri.
But I thought we couldn't go on without.
To venture into the blood barrier with insufficient means, that would be foolish.
But we don't have any money, and you refuse to give us enough for the horse.
Bah!
Так.
I wonder what your friends at home are doing at the moment.
Why?
Well, they're all alone now, and they surely miss you.
All alone? Miss Greenbell, we have to go back and fetch them.
No, we can't go back now. Do you want to run directly into the creature's claws? We have to find the fairy scholar. He will help us, and then we can fetch Mrs. Greenbald and the rest.
Miss Greenbell?
Don't you want to help Nuri, good Sir Knight Rathling?
Oh my.
What's wrong with her?
She's sad that we can't go on.
What can I do for you, Nuri?
Miss Greenbell.
How can I help?
Чё тут, 1 декад?
Please help us out with 1 ducat, good Sir Knight. Half a ducat for the horse and half a ducat to make Nuri smile again.
I think you've got me, my boy. No gold in the world is spent in vain if it makes beauty smile again. Here you go.
I thank you, good night.
So we can travel soon?
Yes.
And Miss Greenbelt won't have to wait much longer.
Yes, that's the spirit, my girl. Say, don't you want to stay with me after all?
Not on your life.
Супер. Давай сюда бабло. Так. Ну на тебе,
What do
жадный.
you want?
Снаряжение.
Here's the money for the gear.
Wonderful. Here's your stuff. It's exceptional quality. Good value, too.
I sure hope so, dwarf.
I'll give you some advice for free. When you go into the blood barrier, you'd better not burden yourself with too much stuff. You'll feel every ounce in your bones up in the mountains.
Yes, I know that.
Так,
I'll leave you
ладно.
to it then.
Краска, краска. А что тут больше не на чего даже нажать-то? Вот цветочки что-то. А что в цветочки можно положить? Что у нас есть вообще? Ну, хорош. Бутылка, веревка. Может, веревкой дотянуться?
Too obvious.
Слишком заметно. Бутылку кинуть.
Maybe I can mix my own Bluebeard tonic. I'll have to squeeze the berries somehow.
Ага. Ну-ка, чувак, может тебе
What do
предложить?
you want?
Where is the fairy scholar, pray tell?
Do you have anything nice to offer me in exchange? In that case, I have no idea where the chap is.
Угу.
I'll leave you to it then.
Так, ладно. О, ворона.
Raven, after being a good scout for us these last few days, Nuri has asked me to be nicer to you.
What do you think? Will you be able to do that?
I'll try. How about you?
We'll see.
Do you see the flower box at the dwarf's house up there?
I see him.
There are womberries in there. Can you fly up there and get me some?
И все?
Do you need a healing remedy? Are you injured?
Да.
It's just a scratch. It will be all right with a couple of womberries.
I didn't notice before.
I didn't want to upset Nuri, that's all.
All right then.
Соврали вороне? Ну ладно. Что-то какая-то не доверяю этой вороне. Окей, спасибо. Так, ну нам же...
Maybe I can mix my own Bluebeard tonic. I'll have to squeeze the berries somehow.
Выдавить ягоды. Куда их можно выдавить?
Now all I have to do is squeeze the berries.
Выдавить... Выдавить... Чем выдавить? Палочками?
I don't think so.
Да, пардон.
How do I fill it?
Крышка с соком и вот сюда.
Good old Garatian Bluebeard dye.
Супер! Слышь, мужик, у меня тут красочка есть.
Can you make use of this Garatian beard tonic? I'll give it to you for some information.
Let's see it. Garetian? I guess this will have to make do until I can get my hands on the real stuff again. So, what do you want to know?
Исследователь фей. О чем разница?
Where exactly has the scholar gone?
He babbled something about a cave to the north of a big orc statue, near a red lake. He couldn't wait to get there. His imp had made a mess of my whole shop.
What is an imp doing with a fairy scholar?
How the hell should I know? That was an unholy, uninhibited, nasty little imp. Ugly and mean. My shop still reeks of his foul mouth.
When did the fairy scholar pass through here?
That must have been a month ago. wanted to stay the winter in the blood barrier. I called him crazy. All his imp had for me was a dirty laugh.
Так, ну что, последнее?
How do we get to this cave?
First you travel north, through the Screech Owl Forest, or better yet, past Bloodthorn Hollow. Oh, never mind. I'll show you on the map.
Why, thank you, Master Dwarf.
Так, все что ли? Угу. Что-то прям такие диалоги мне напоминают Mass Effect. Так, ну что ж.
Listen. What kind of magic was that you saved us with?
That was the power of the moonlight. It is like fire to the sad fairies. It burns them.
What do you mean, sad fairies?
I felt that they once were just like me.
And now they are sad?
Sure. If fairies lose their command over magic, they don't die but get consumed by darkness instead. Then they're sad and will never be able to laugh again.
To me, they seemed like mean fiends who have Isida's blood on their hands.
They're sad nonetheless, believe me.
Why do those mean fairies serve the seer?
You must have put a spell on them. And please stop talking about this subject. It's making me sad.
Your magic is fatal, even for you, isn't it? You almost got burned by it yourself.
I didn't want you to die.
Thank you, Nuri.
What are we going to do now?
Так, ладно.
Let's carry on later.
Куда идти-то? А, во.
Come on, Nuri. Let's move on.
Come along, Raven.
Что, вперед? В гостях у орков. Достижение.
The blood barrier. Most impassable of all mountain ranges. What in the name of all 12 gods had made the fairy scholar come here? There wasn't a single danger that didn't lurk here. Into what kind of barren land had he brought Nuri? The orcs called these mountains Gravish's Claws. And of all the black furs, the most horrible tribe called this its home. They took their captured prisoners to the caves of Orakar and hunted them to death. That's what was said of the bloodthirsty Zolochai. And the path led straight through their camp.
Как всегда.
Shh, Nuri. Come over here into the shadows. They can't see us here. That's a whole camp of orcs. If they find us, we're dead.
Raven!
Go on, report. And craw a little less loudly, if you will.
The Red Lake is behind this ridge, but the orcs are everywhere. They are here to perform a ritual. It will take days for them to finish it and leave.
No Red Lake, then?
Nonsense. We haven't journeyed through the blood barrier for days just to turn back now.
You want to save the fairy, yet you risk her death. I thought Nuri could trust you. But you're doing exactly what Gwynlyn asked you to.
Don't worry, Raven. Garen knows exactly what to do. Don't you, Garen?
Of course I do. I'll get you to the fairy scholar in one piece. This can't be true. The orcs will rip us apart.
You'd better hurry.
Так, хорошо.
This is madness. How will we ever make it through the camp? We'll have to watch our every step, or we'll be the next to sizzle over the
Ага.
fire.
Так, хлам.
I never meant to rummage through the rubbish of some orcs. And to top it off, the effort didn't even yield anything. Nuri!
They're fighting about who Tyrek will crush like a maggot.
What?
Давайте сначала успокоим ее.
Don't worry, Nuri. I'll protect you.
I miss my forest and all the life within it.
We'll be with the fairy scholar soon, and all will be fine.
That sounds so beautiful.
I just have to get rid of the orcs.
You still have me, Nuri.
You said something about Tyrak. Do you understand what the Black Furs are saying?
Don't you?
Oh, forget it. And what, pray tell, are they talking about?
Those two don't like each other. And the third one is always laughing.
Anything important that could help us?
Wait a minute. It's a story with a lot of names in it.
I don't think stories will get us any further ahead.
They're talking about blood and guts a lot.
Are they exchanging recipes or what?
They are fighting about who Tyrek will crush like a maggot.
And which of them is Tyrak?
That's their blood god.
The big loud one is impatient. He's eager to receive a sign from Tyrek. Otherwise he'll start the dance himself.
So they're waiting for a sign. Interesting. Let's listen in on the orcs some more.
Okay.
Seems to be quite entertaining.
They laugh about a human's bone.
Disgusting. I hope they aren't cooking the fairy scholar.
No. The bone is really tiny.
Who knows what size those fairy scholars are?
The big loud orc is more interested in ogre excrement.
Great. I always wondered what orcs talk about.
Will this be of any use to us?
We give them ogre excrement for a present, and they'll let us pass in exchange.
If only life were that easy.
I'll deal. All will be.
Так, хорошо. Что у нас тут? Череп есть.
Is this a human skull? Oh, great.
Оркский щит. Орки. Что такое? Ожерелье. Верхняя челюсть.
I can't reach it. Plus, the orcs would detect me. I'll relieve you of that.
Ага. Так, слушай, ворона, а ты можешь мне череп принести?
Say.
Так. Челюсть.
Do you see that jawbone at the pole?
Yes.
You'll have to fetch it for me.
Why me?
You're a bird. Flutter, flutter.
I'm not a common scavenger crow.
Come on, I need it.
And just what makes you...
Nuri!
Why don't you do what he wants?
Oh well. Humans.
Ладно. Ну давай.
The raven hardly caught the orc's attention.
Это хорошо. Так, что у нас? Треснувший череп. А починить его можно, интересно?
Now it sounds loud and hollow if I knock against the skull cap. I don't want to meet...
Так, Что у нас тут еще есть? Кремень, веревка. К чему веревку можно приделать?
A throw hook.
Абордажный крюк. А, значит, можно чем-то крюк. Хорошо. Так, камень.
The rock is bleeding color. There are cracks in a segment of that rock, but I can't break that off with my bare hands.
Ага. Чем можно отломить? Что у нас вообще есть? А, молоток же был с ножом, да? Или нет? Да. Ну-ка. Отлично. Пойдет.
It doesn't work that way.
Ну ладно.
No time for such things.
О, а там что-то можно в угол сходить, что ли? Что-то я не понял. Ух ты.
Takai, karka. Takai, karka. Takai, karka. Takai, karka. Oh! Asek aslasa! Ukna knaka! Eike, maragokas. Ihr hak. Takai, takai, karka. Takai, takai, karka. Takai, takai, karka. Ах, обрак.
Круто. Так, сторожевая собака. Лучше не суваться, да? Дымящиеся чаши. Пропасть. Так, ну-ка. Ага. Голова Окского.
Idol is silent, but it seems the shaman is waiting for a sign from him.
Падающая вода, гнилое дерево.
The tree is too high up. I can't reach it without any gear.
Слишком высоко. Чем мы можем? Ну-ка. Угу. Супер. Так. Туда, наверное, что-то положить надо будет, да? Куда вода течет? А, вот сюда, что ли, лужа?
The drops are falling at a constant rate. It's a different frequency than the drumming of the orc. Let's see.
Так, и чё? Что вообще происходит-то? Что, наш череп сбил его с толку, что ли? Так, рок.
Damn, the knot is too tight.
Да ножом отрежь тогда, чё ты...
There we go.
Хорош. Так.
The stone fits perfectly into the horn.
Боевой рог с красным камнем. Ну-ка, давайте к вам кровавый ритуал. Сейчас будет кровавая река.
Why on earth should I do that?
Нет.
The stone colors the water blood red instantly, but no one is likely to see that from afar.
Хорошо. О, прореха в челюсти, ну-ка. Во!
The Colossus is spilling blood.
И чё? Я ему устроил кровавый ритуал? Так, ну ладно.
There.
Can we reach the Red Lake at last?
Follow me without attracting attention.
You're not the kind to give up easily, are you?
Yes, that's me.
The Red Lake!
No explorer to be seen anywhere.
Maybe there. Hello?
Not so loud, the orcs.
And who might you be, young'uns?
What? You must be the Scholar's Imp, aren't you?
No, I'm a Capercaillie. A Capercaillie, and you won't catch
Ой,
me.
треснул бы я тебя
Do
чем-нибудь.
you know where his cave is?
Do I? Do I?
Oh, good. Where is it?
I'm not telling. I'm not a snitch.
Leave him alone.
Да ладно.
Hey!
You don't make friends easily, do you?
You said it.
Так.
I'm not risking my life for a plant.
This must be the Lily Queen. She has the brightest spot of all.
Ну и что делать? Красный
The rock
камень.
is bleeding color.
Now she can come with us.
Так, ладно. Так, ожерелье. Жаркое
Not lugging
какое-то.
around the whole roast.
Еще таскать целую тушу. А ну-ка ножом все порезать, все скромсать.
One piece should suffice.
Ага. Так, все вроде здесь, да? Пони. Собачка. О, у нас же мясо есть, точно. Ну-ка, жаркое. Ням-ням.
A small orc and bulldog.
Что-то уронил. Пропасть.
I'm not going to climb down there. This smoke is not a good sign.
Так, бом. Вроде ничего тут нет, да? Так, ну давайте посмотрим. Может, что-нибудь сможем использовать. Так.
Really? Why, yes, and that's how, after 700 winters of loneliness, I finally... But I'll tell you the rest later, my child. The turnip face is back.
Ну-ка.
Perhaps I can make some shade for it.
Тенек.
I've had better ideas.
А если сюда?
What for?
Ну откуда я знаю?
I'm out of ideas.
Так. Красное озеро. Красный камень.
Hello? Wise master?
He's not there.
Так, прореха в скале.
Wise master? Are you here? Just snow and rocks. No sign of a hideout.
Тенек устроить. Ну-ка, так, если...
The Lily Queen.
Опа!
The Summerling. Oh no. We'll have to free him.
I'm sure he's all right.
Слизь. Фу, действительно. Так, табак.
No time for such things.
Хорошо.
I need to focus on the task. Looks like the ceremonial baggy cap of the royal huntsman.
Так, что-то есть. Слизь. Может сюда?
What's he doing there?
I'm only looking.
Good. Because this is my favorite stone.
Твой любимый камень?
Come on, show us the way to the cave.
No, I'm busy.
Бух.
Nasty little.
Why, that was quite a splash.
You've ruined my pipeweed. It's all wet. Wet, wet, wet.
And you're bald too.
What? A bald head? Where's my hat? My hat?
Well, imp.
Какой ты страшный-то.
I caught you, so you'd better take us to the fairy scholar now.
Am I supposed to wander the world without a hat on my head? I want a new one.
Where am I supposed to get a new hat?
A new reed for the pipe. I'm demanding that too.
Так, ну табак у нас есть вроде как. Да и шляпа, на тебе шляпу.
Here's a hat for you, decorated and all.
This reeks of horse drool. But it has some nice thingamajiggies on the rim. Even better looking than the old one.
Так, хорошо, и табак.
Do you want this pipeweed?
Yes, yes. I'm not choosy in that respect. The most important thing is that it stings in the throat.
There, now you have what you wanted.
Just one more thing.
No, by all 12, not one thing more.
You don't have a sense of humor, do you? Well then, listen carefully. 70 paces towards where the thistles have no heads. 21 paces towards where the sunbeams are bent in a circle. 9 paces towards where the mushrooms have wings. There you'll find my friend in a hidden cave. As long as he's not down in the maze near his fairy artifact, that is.
That's easy. Come on, Geron.
Ага.
What?
Что вообще происходит?
That was easy. But there's nobody here.
Damn, that imp duped us.
Wait, didn't he say the fairy scholar is examining an artifact deep down in the mountain?
That's right. So we'll have to go looking for him there. But without a map of the cave system, we'll never be able to find him.
Угу. Так. А чё, рисунок же?
What's that supposed to depict?
Turn it around.
There's nothing on the back.
No, I meant the other way.
What other way?
Oh, you have no sense for art at all.
Так, а чё это такое?
What's that supposed to be?
It shows statues with swords. Perhaps a piece of art.
Угу. Так, сундук.
What is this?
There's something written on this one that I can't decipher.
А зачем ты его туда взял? Так, очаг. Хорошо.
Only charcoal and ashes left.
Угу. Так, ниша какая-то.
The candle is burned down to a stump.
Так, банка. Так, мы же разбить можем, да, банку? Где тут?
You must free him.
Да легко. Бах.
Do you always have to break things?
You wanted me to set it free.
But not like that. Things shouldn't be broken.
It's just a jar.
Yes, just a jar. But at some point everything will fall apart. And everything will be dark and grey.
Так, мотыльки. Так, они на цветочки же, да, садятся у нас? Ну-ка, где тут цветочек-то, который мы сорвали? Если туда жахнуть. Нет?
Why, that's not a vase. Oh, look!
Что это? Так, сталактиты, сталактиты, сталактиты. А, кстати, может быть, вот это повесить?
I'd better not. The smallest and most...
Ладно. Так. Это что такое вообще? Шахта. Пауки. Что-то какой-то непонятный. То ли торнадо, то ли смерч, то ли еще что-то, то ли сердце какое-то. Может, вообще пещера какая-то непонятная. И какие-то алмазики. 4-1, 2-4, 6-3, 2-4, 1-4, 4-1, 5-1, 3-6. И что это такое? Так, интересно. Ну-ка, 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 табличка. Давайте попробуем. 4-1, 2-4. 4, 1, 2, 4. 4, 4, 1. 2, 4, 3, 4. Вот этот, что ли, наверное? Ну-ка.
If the numbers on the stone tablet are right, the fairy artifact must be there. I think I know where the explorer is now.
That's taking too much time. Come on, let's ask the imp.
Wait!
Oh no!
What's wrong?
There are orcs down at the lake.
Damn! They must have followed our tracks. We should hurry up.
Так,
I'll just draw the map on the backside.
Garen, you have to promise that the explorer won't send me home.
All right, I promise.
Угу. Че, мы карту нарисовали или чё?
Right, straight ahead, twice left,
Направо,
three
прямо,
times
дважды
straight
налево,
ahead.
3 раза прямо. Окей.
Come on, I know where we have to go now.
Здравствуйте.
All hail the 12. Are you the fairy scholar?
By Fabulon's crown and Farendel's fingerweb, a fairy, in flesh and blood. Let me have a look at you, glistening maiden. What portal have you come through? Which world do you belong to? No, don't tell me. Tall and without wings, not a Ladifari. And no creek or tree on you, so neither a nymph nor a dryad.
I am Nuri Dari Nelavanda. Can you help me so that I can use magic again, without any pain and loss?
An inquisitive fairy. Wait, I have to focus my mind.
I want to stay in this world and wander free like the raven and live through adventures with Geron. Can you help me?
Only 3 times am I allowed to err.
Master fairy scholar?
Что вообще происходит?
Oh, another... Oh, a human.
My name is Geron. We've come to seek your counsel. You are the fairy scholar, right?
Giacomo Nauta, sage of the spheres, temporal analyst, and fairy scholar. That hits the nail on the head, I should say. But just one moment, young man. Please do not touch those fairy crystals, Nuridara Nelavanda. Interference, you know. Where were we, my boy?
Fairy crystals?
Nuri can't use magic in this world.
Don't touch under any circumstances.
Whoops!
Ну, началось.
Save yourselves!
Женщины. Устроила небольшую катастрофу. Так. И? Чё, все, да? Ай, ладно. Ну что ж, ребят, проходить эту игру мы будем уже в следующей серии. А на сегодня я с вами прощаюсь. С вами был Павел. До новых встреч.